Let's have a quick conversation about QuickBooks versus a NetSuite. Of course, we are speaking about accounting software comparison. So here's our verdict. When you think about the QuickBooks versus NetSuite, you got to ask yourself, are you looking for scalability or are you looking for efficiency? Because if you are an ambitious company aiming for aggressive growth, for instance, NetSuite is the clear choice for long-term scalability. Remember that word, scalability. But so if you're thinking about efficiency, then you want to really focus on QuickBooks. So while QuickBooks provides solid basic accounting functionality, NetSuite offers a market-leading enterprise-grade capabilities to support your business expansion. So NetSuite is actually first and foremost an ERP, right? Enterprise Resource Planning Software. So you have the ability to actually expand more. And what we love about NetSuite is that you have sophisticated ERP, of course. You have omni-channel commerce. You have supply chain management. So you are able to realize your full potential down the road, of course. And so once your company graduates beyond the needs of entry-level accounting like QuickBooks, NetSuite provides a future-proof foundation for basically building an industry leader in your niche, of course. So that's something that you need to think about. So now NetSuite is not cheap, right? NetSuite is very expensive. And it's one of those things where you have to really think about, especially because they're charging you based on the number of users. So if you have let's say if you have a lot of users, let's say you have a large team or you have many teams that you want to onboard on NetSuite, it's just a lot better to contact the company first, because then they can give you they can really give you a bespoke price based on your needs, and also depending on the different features that you really need. Now, QuickBooks is really fantastic when it comes to efficiency. When it comes to if you are a small business, if you're a micro business, if you're a solopreneur, and you are trying to really just set your accounting system up, QuickBooks is really the faster way, especially because you have if you can really avail yourself of QuickBooks Online, that's even faster because this is a cloud-based system. You don't have to, there's no learning curve. You get set up right away. That's really fantastic. Now, I want to dig a little deeper here. So what is our choice? So when we talk about QuickBooks versus NetSuite, why should you choose QuickBooks in the first place? Let's talk about that. So for your small business, QuickBooks really emerges as the leading accounting software because this is a software provider that has over 5 million businesses rely on its affordability, ease of use, and tailored features to manage your finances. So that's really cool because, again, that goes back to what I said about efficiency, but also adaptability, right? So key advantages of QuickBooks include you have a user-friendly interface, you have intuitive workflows. I mean, everything has been thought in a very with the user in mind. So what happens here is that navigation becomes very seamless. And so QuickBooks scales seamlessly from 1 to over 40 users, accommodating business growth, while its robust app ecosystem extends its capabilities to provide additional functionalities as needed. And remember that QuickBooks is a biggie when it comes to accounting software, right? So they have tons of integrations. They have tons of integrations into third parties. And QuickBooks also offers affordable pricing, starting at just $25 to $35 a month. So that's kind of cool. If you're a small business, you will love it. If you are a freelancer, you will love it. And QuickBooks actually allows you to track income, expenses, inventory, invoices, bills, and more. So you basically are covering all essential accounting needs. And moreover, QuickBooks suits most small business accounting needs straight out of the box and seamlessly upgrades between tiers. You have Simple Start, Essentials, Plus, and Advanced. So we actually have an entire video that talks about all the different versions of QuickBooks. So you might want to go and just check that out. Additionally, QuickBooks is actually rated excellently for customer support response times, ensuring that help is readily available when needed. So long story short, when you think about QuickBooks, think about a tool that strikes the optimal balance between power and simplicity for most small businesses. So in the end, you have efficiency. You have a tool that streamlines accounting operations without unnecessary complexity, making it the preferred choice for millions of businesses worldwide. So that's really cool. So who QuickBooks is really right for? If you want to opt for QuickBooks for your accounting needs, especially service companies. Choose QuickBooks for its affordability, inventory management features. If you are a small enterprise, you will go with QuickBooks, especially organizations with 1 to 40 employees. You want to go for QuickBooks if you're looking for localized accounting capabilities to manage your finances from the outset, for your invoicing needs, and also if you want advanced manufacturing and inventory capabilities, you will really love QuickBooks also. And so don't go for QuickBooks if you want to address complex supply chain and warehouse needs, if you want to facilitate international and multi-currency commerce, if you manage large online sales volume, if you want to basically access highly customized industry vertical solutions, QuickBooks is not the solution for you. Why should you choose NetSuite? So NetSuite is recognized as a market-leading cloud ERP platform that's really designed to accommodate the rapid growth of small to mid-sized businesses. What we love about NetSuite is that it really does a great job in terms of integrating essential business systems. So you have, for instance, you have accounting, inventory, HR, CRM, client relationship management. You have e-commerce, you have manufacturing, among other things. So you have all these functions, all these capabilities, all these features into a unified and seamless application. And so your company may opt for NetSuite for several compelling reasons. Firstly, it's an all-in-one cloud ERP that really eliminates the need for siloed systems. So you are having, in the end, you have smooth integration and data flow throughout the organization. Additionally, what we have seen is that NetSuite actually offers a unified customer database across key touchpoints. So you are having you can have consistent and personalized interactions. So that's really good. And the platform also boasts advanced inventory optimization abilities. So you're able to streamline your operations effectively. And within the cool thing within NetSuite is that you have an omni-channel commerce set of capabilities that really empower businesses to reach customers across various channels efficiently. So that's really fantastic. So we love the fact that you are able to handle thousands of transactions per hour, catering to all kinds of business activities. NetSuite also has a flexible API that allows you to have deep integrations with other systems and platforms. So you want to choose NetSuite if you want to benefit from NetSuite's comprehensive features. If you are rapidly scaling from small to mid-sized businesses and from mid-sized to large enterprise, if you find the all-in-one cloud ERP solution beneficial for your companies, if you want to leverage NetSuite's advanced capabilities also, if you want to turn to this solution for seamless integration, and you want to address sophisticated omni-channel commerce requirements, and if you need a robust platform to address advanced customization, reporting, and analytics, that's really cool. And if you also appreciate NetSuite's flexibility and scalability, don't go for NetSuite if you are looking for something simple, right? If you want to have a very user-friendly interface, because NetSuite is a little complicated. I mean, there is a steep learning curve at the beginning, and don't go for NetSuite if you do not want to go through a lengthy implementation process. Okay, if you need to migrate off NetSuite later on, and you think this can be costly for you, don't do it now. Let's talk about the differences. So when we talk about QuickBooks versus NetSuite, what are the main differences? So we think that QuickBooks is ideal for small businesses with simple operational and accounting needs. NetSuite is actually ideal for rapidly scaling mid-market businesses with complex operations. In terms of pricing, QuickBooks is around $15 to $200 per month with a simple tiered pricing model. NetSuite, you have to receive custom quotes, and this can cost you thousands of dollars per month with numerous add-ons. In terms of integrations, you have hundreds of apps via the QuickBooks App Store. And with NetSuite, you have Suite apps. The ecosystem actually is really great for custom systems integration. What are the standout features here? Well, with QuickBooks, you have a user-friendly UI, so user interface, mobile app, and scalable tiers. For NetSuite, you have a unified cloud ERP, custom reporting, and omni-channel commerce. And let's talk about QuickBooks versus NetSuite, the standout features. So basically, when you think about QuickBooks, I want you to think about a tool that provides an intuitive interface for small businesses. So you have also scalable pricing plans, and you also have a tool that boasts an extensive integration ecosystem. So the within QuickBooks, the integration system is just fantastic because here is a provider that gives you hundreds of integrations to popular small business tools through its app and add-on ecosystem. And these integrations cover various areas such as payroll, payments, POS, marketing automation, and more. So that what happens here is that the platform is more versatile and more functional. What about NetSuite? NetSuite actually delivers a unified cloud solution. And so we love that a lot. I mean, the single cloud solution really allows you to do a lot of things. Let me break it down for you. So what happens here is that you are able to connect several platforms. And so we're talking here about several vital business functions, including CRM, e-commerce, HR, accounting, inventory, and more. And its comprehensive platform streamlines operations and enhances efficiency across various departments. You have a tool that enables customization capabilities. So NetSuite actually provides customization capabilities that enable companies like you, for instance, to tailor apps, workflows, reporting, analytics, and integrations because they do have an API. So the API is really powerful when we think about NetSuite. And so you also have a tool that features native omni-channel commerce. So NetSuite includes native omni-channel commerce, warehouse management, and resource planning functionalities so that as a business, you can run complex e-commerce operations right off the gate. And this comprehensive suite of features, when you really think about it, does it does add value to your operation because it helps you streamline e-commerce processes and enhances also customer experiences. And the bottom line is you are boosting revenue like crazy. So that's really fantastic. Let's talk about the specs here. So when we think about QuickBooks versus NetSuite, how do you create a QuickBooks account? Well, you just want to launch the QuickBooks software on your computer. Next, you want to navigate and select Register QuickBooks to sign up. You want to enter your email address and desired user ID, then create a password and confirm it. You have to confirm it in the provided fields. So very, very straightforward. By the way, you can also you can set up an account online as well. So you need to, afterwards, you need to input your company name and select the security question from the drop-down menu. You need to provide the answer to your security question, and pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory, okay? You got to create a new business profile though. Choose your country, industry, and state from the respective drop-down menus. And you want to fill out the required fields under the company information section with things like you have your company details. So I'm talking about name, address, and contact numbers. And you also want to provide your personal details and a job title under the primary contact section. So that's really straightforward. And and once you're done, you need to click finish to complete the registration process for your QuickBooks software. And one thing I need to say is that QuickBooks sometimes will send you a validation code that you need to send. You need to actually enter into the field so that they can validate. They can really make sure that this is a person actually accessing their systems. How do you create a NetSuite account? Well, to begin, you need to visit the NetSuite website and click on the free trial button. Fill out the registration form with your personal and business details, including your name, email address, company name, and industry. And you need to verify afterwards your email address by clicking on the verification link sent to your email inbox. And so once you're verified, you want to set up your account by choosing a username, a password, and security questions. And then log into your NetSuite account and navigate to the Setup tab in the top navigation menu. And on the company, select company information and fill out the necessary details such as your company name, address, and contact information. The point I'm trying to make here is that the process is pretty straightforward with NetSuite also, even though the onboarding process is longer with NetSuite than with QuickBooks. Let's talk about the evaluation here. QuickBooks versus NetSuite, the pros and cons. So QuickBooks first. The pros, you have a tool that offers very affordable tiered pricing for small businesses, streamlines workflows for accounting tasks, extends functionality through a robust app ecosystem, scales from one user to over 40 users, excels for typical small business needs, and provides a user-friendly interface and navigation, and demonstrates strong customer support responsiveness. So those are the pros, those are the advantages when it comes to a QuickBooks. What about the detriments? What about the disadvantages? Well, this tool actually lacks complex inventory and manufacturing capabilities. So this could be a bummer, especially if your business is growing and you have a multiple locations, multiple geographies to cover, and you need to have something very strong when it comes to monitoring your supply chain. QuickBooks is really not going to provide that for you. So this is really a little problematic. So you got to really think about that before you sign up with a QuickBooks. So this is an important element to think about. And another detriment that I want you to think about is that QuickBooks lacks services for an omni-channel commerce, offers a limited analytics and custom reporting options, features a minimal internalization capabilities, and requires transition to a new system upon scaling up. So if you're growing big like crazy, you got to really maybe transition to a new system. So this could be a bummer. What about NetSuite? What are the pros and cons of NetSuite? Let's talk about that. When you think about NetSuite, the pros first. You have a tool that eliminates disjointed systems with a unified cloud ERP, offers custom reporting and advanced analytics, includes built-in omni-channel commerce, provides sophisticated inventory optimization, offers advanced manufacturing capabilities, scales to mid-market and beyond, facilitates systems integration through a flexible API, and offers industry-specific solutions. What about the cons here? Well, you might need high finances for small businesses. In other words, your budget might be a little high. It features a steep learning curve for sure. It requires a lengthy and complex implementation. I've said this before. It demands payment for customizing platforms and reports, and you may face challenges transitioning off the platform. So something to be aware of. So what are the extras here? So when we talk about the customer reviews first, basically QuickBooks actually has near perfect scores across major review platforms. So this is something that you really need to think about. And so QuickBooks boasts average of 4.9 to 5 rating from NerdWallet, Forbes Advisor, Trustpilot. NetSuite, on the other hand, has received lower ratings. Okay, and so this is something to really think about. And overall, the ratings actually give you some kind of insight into user experiences, satisfaction levels, especially when it comes to user friendliness. Okay, what about competitors here? When we talk about QuickBooks versus NetSuite, what are the competitors? Well, you have a lot of players in a very crowded field. By the way, I should have said that. So you have FreshBooks, you have Zoho Books, you have Wave, you have Xero, you have SAP Business One. SAP is kind of interesting because SAP is actually an affordable mid-market ERP. And so they actually compete in the same field as NetSuite, and so that's kind of cool. You also have a Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, so something to really think about as well. So what are the pro tips here when we think about NetSuite versus QuickBooks? Of course, we are speaking about accounting software, so there are a few things you need to do. Whether you choose a QuickBooks or NetSuite, you always want to evaluate your current accounting processes to quantify actually those two players and how they can add value to your operations. You also want to take advantage of free trials to actually vet the user interface, workflows, and reporting of each platform before using real data. Okay, that's kind of important. So you can do a demo, or you can do a free trial. Consider the total cost of ownership, including implementation services, training, customizations, and migrations. And you want to chat with existing customers of both platforms to hear real-world feedback. And you want to examine the app ecosystems and third-party integrations critical to your tech stack before deciding between these platforms. That way you are not going to make mistakes. So, recap here. Long story short, QuickBooks really excels as the leading accounting software for small businesses, offering affordability, ease of use, and tailored features. And on the other hand, NetSuite stands out as the market-leading cloud ERP platform designed for rapidly growing small to mid-sized businesses. And we love the fact that basically NetSuite is eliminating siloed systems so that you have advanced customization capabilities and also a tool that supports omni-channel commerce. Fantastic. What's the bottom line here? So in today's conversation, I give you a comparative analysis of QuickBooks versus NetSuite. So I give you our verdict, the choice, the differences between those two players, the specs, the evaluation, the extras, the pro tips, and now the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.